Still out here watching the wolves. If they have kind of a pattern, if they are patrolling their territory, he's going to turn around soon. Huh. Okay. And we took some bruising, didn't we? Well, it's gone now. All right. Sounds like there's wolves over here now. I see. Things are in fact getting more and more serious with the wolves. I think we had a few days where they weren't really doing anything, and now it's getting a lot harder. Okay, the church isn't that far on the other side of the road. I've got an idea. Let's get our food here. We'll take this beef jerky with us, and we have 2 flares already. I'm going to take the other shells. They're just not heavy, and I think it's important to have all of them. There is a place to sleep at the church, so I'm not taking the bedroll. I'm really tempted to find out if that torch will keep wolves away. I don't really know. It might even keep the wolves at bay. The flare is definitely loud enough to do it. I don't know how long it will last out there in the wind like that, but it definitely will, it says. Our scent is pretty high, but I want those lures. I don't know if it's better to have them. I haven't noticed them work on the wolf. Maybe if we stay ahead of the wolf. Like if it's tracking us, we can drop it in our track and it will stop and eat it. I think that's how it's probably supposed to work. Alright, let's eat the beef jerky. Let's drink some of this water. Alright. I'm going to try to use the stone to distract the wolf that's on the left side of the bridge. And hope that we don't encounter the one on the right side. Ooh. Does he see me? Shit, yes he does. Fine. That's just gonna be how it is, huh? Let's keep an eye out for this other wolf. I think it's down there near the river, though. I don't think it came up here onto the bridge. I am really curious if there's anything to that waterfall. It's such an interesting feature that it kind of begs to be explored, but I think we're not going to do that until we have something a little mightier than a flare gun. I strongly suspect that it would actually kill a wolf, but I think we would have to be a lot more accurate, and they lunge right before they get to you. I haven't really figured out that timing yet. Couple of sticks. I know there's a bunch of books in there, so we'll be able to light a fire if we need to. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, 2 o'clock really. The sun probably sets quite early here. That is so far. If we come back, we'll almost certainly be coming back at night. I hate this. We might be able to spend the night like in a car or something along the way.
I think I can use this.
Ah, an extra flare. I'm absolutely fine with that. New location discovered in the graveyard. I think we walked by that, though. So the road's blocked. Interesting. I find I'm already mentally preparing to not come back today. But we might. Rabbits. I don't see any wolves. I think we might want to grab a rabbit. That would be food for dinner. Well, we ran up to him to be able to touch him, but no luck on actually doing anything to him. Definitely need stones for that. Oh, don't break that down. Give me the stone. I feel like if these were more like snowshoe rabbits. It would be a lot harder to see. Damn. Wow, right up on top of that rock. Okay. 2 stones. I have no idea what's up there, so let's head back to the road before we lose our way. Sometimes the predator goes hungry, I guess. Sounds like a whole river over there. I guess that makes sense. This is a bridge that we're going to, right? It's got to be a bridge over something. This place has been abandoned by the mainland for so long. They can't even deal with all the broken roads. I wonder how long they've been like that. Fuck off! Wow. Okay, so where did he go? Alright, good thing that I've learned is they're not afraid of the flare unless you throw it. They'll hold off a little bit, but that's about it. We're going to drop one of our lures behind us. Hopefully, if any of the wolves follow us, they'll find that more interesting than us. They'll go, meat. And that'll be that. Okay, I'd like a pry bar. Maybe we'll find one at the RV. We still have 2 more flares. I'm not entirely worried about using a flare. That looks like a way that we're probably supposed to kind kind of go. I don't know how I feel about that. We've got to get to this bridge. Our flare is half exhausted, and I can just see it through the trees.
Now to find that secret stash.
That's a lot of cars to search.
Aha! Here it is.
Wow. Okay. That's a good amount of food. That's another flare gun. Which is kind of redundant, but it did give us a bunch of shells. I thought there was going to be an RV, though. I guess it said that he came up here looking for the RV, not that there was one. But the fact that they left everything behind in that trunk makes me think they didn't do so good at finding it. It's not a matter of, oh, well, we'll leave it here and then we'll get into the RV and go somewhere. Why would they leave all that stuff behind? I don't think they would. I think we'll be able to... What was that? Firewood. I think we'll be able to make it back to the church relatively close to dark.
This will come in.
I am gonna come check this car. Flare's about gone. Okay, so Flare is gone. That'll be a thing that we're gonna use eventually. Draining fuel from cars. Can't imagine they put that there for no reason, but maybe they did.
Thank goodness.
Okay. It was worth coming out here. We found some soda. We are so close that I'm gonna walk the last little bit of the way up here just to see what's up here. It looks like an avalanche warning of some sort. Yeah. It's telling us there's no way through, and I guess it looks like a little like an avalanche. It mostly looks like there was never a way through. Okay. Well, I think we have 2 different flare guns now, and I think both of them are loaded. That's the equipped one. And if I use this one, we'll reload it. Both of them are loaded. Great. We're going to drop the burned out one. Okay. Crows. That means there must be a body nearby. Right off the side of the bridge, too. I don't see it, birds. We'll give it a shot. but I don't see it. There it is. That looks about impossible to get to. And I don't know if we should even try. Let's look. Nope, we'll never get back up that way. Nope, we'll never get back up that way either. It looks like we actually have to go through that pass, which is probably down and around. We're not going to go. We'll just leave it. We don't have all that much time anyway. And there's probably wolves between us and home. For once, I actually care about being warm. Because we're going to make it. We've been here. We're going to make it to a place where we don't have a fire that's already lit and waiting for us. All these mushrooms, in addition to healing, are food. Sort of. 110 calories, anyway. I think I would rather use a flare at this point. Or a flare gun shell than a flare at this point. Because they'll all go away even if I just shoot it at my feet. Let's see if he'll go after that instead of me. Looks like yes. Yep, he decided that he was going to eat it. And then he either went a different way? Tracking something? I don't know. Old man's beard. We need some of that. There's a little more. Let's be careful. I see rabbits out there. But I also saw wolves. And I don't know if I scared them out of their way, and this isn't where they normally hang out. What? Love to go get some of those rabbits. Fat, juicy rabbits. Do we see... Oh yeah, wolves right there. No thank you. Keeping an eye out for any more of the old man's beard lichen. I wish I knew if the howling, growling, and various sounds meant anything. Like, is a howl calling to others? Is that a campsite of some sort up there? I know we missed it on the way up here. So... Let's come over here and see. It does look like a building of some sort. Maybe we will spend the night here? Alright, let's check these outbuildings before we go over there. There's a deer. Oh, how I wish I could shoot you and harvest you, deer. I think that would solve our feeding Grey Mother problem. The longer we take to do that, the more likely it is that we are going to wind up eating a bunch of the food that we could have given her. So there is a battle against time element. That deer was ice skating. Alright, let's see what we can find up here. There's a fire barrel. I can see why you'd put a bench there. Well, in we go.
It will lead you back to me.